Welcome everyone. This video is going to be similar to the one that you would have seen yesterday, breaking down the nasdaq trade that I took. This one was an even nicer trade. I didn't risk as much, I only risked 0.5%, but it's currently playing out really nicely. And if it hits my full take profit, then it will be a 20R trade and plus 10% on my account. So all these markups are the same from the video that you would have seen before. The only difference is that after this one was broken, me and my bias was still bullish. And there was this order block here. You can see on the 5 minute, a nice indecision candle that hadn't been tapped. Obviously this is where I was waiting for this price to come down originally, but it didn't, it reacted off there. So that's why I was looking at this area here, but this is still a valid order block to keep on your charts for a markup. It's inside another order block. The order flow is bullish, and we're looking for buys. And then what you see down here is that this candle tapped into our order block just, and then you see we've been coming down, and you get a change of character here. Indicates we're going bullish. I'll just mark that for you. You can mark up whichever one you want, but it takes out a few highs, you know. Takes out a high. Also takes out here. So change of character is a bit subjective, but you can see a shift in market structure here from the 5 minute time frame. Then mark up the lowest order block that hasn't been tapped. Obviously you could have been looking at this one. As always, as I like to say, if you haven't seen my fib video, it's definitely worth watching, because this is 2 trades on nasdaq now that have filtered out losing trades. You do your fib from the low to the high. And although a bit of the order block blows the 70.5%, this one's definitely in a more premium area. And so you could enter a bit there with a larger stop loss, but for me, I'd rather miss this trade if it did bounce off here and take off than have a low risk reward. So that's why I was looking at this demand zone here. Enter, set limits, stop loss below there. Again, depending on your strategy and your risk management, you could have your stop loss below there for a lower risk reward. See what it is. This is 17, which is still good. But for me, I put it just at the bottom of the order block. So if you haven't seen my video on change character, I'd definitely watch it out, because it explains more in depth the concept behind this and how you can use it on other trades. But this is just an example that I thought I'd make a video on. It could be quite helpful to see how it plays out. I'll just stay here for a bit, see if it does to reach my take profit. I'll be back if it does, or if it comes and stops me up, but that's fine. Okay, so here's how the trade played out. It took a lot longer than I was hoping for. You know, when I ended the last section, trade was up here, almost a TP. Part of me knew, as soon as I said it's almost going to hit my take profit, but it would reverse on me, and that's exactly what it did. But these things happen, and I was still confident in my bullish bias, so I held the trade. And then today's market open, took it up. If you'd held all the way, it's currently running at 37R, which is a very nice trade, but that's not what I did. I closed it at these highs over here for about 10% gain. We're risking 0.5%, so 21R. Very nice trade. But yeah, you can repeat this process, not just on nasdaq, on any currency pair as well. But just be sure that you know that the win rate isn't always going to be the best. You will have times where you're losing a few trades in a row, and you won't always be getting 20R trades. But the theory behind it is still the same. You can apply it on larger time frames. It's all the same. Yeah, hopefully this video and yesterday's video have given you insight into how I trade on the smaller time frames. I do prefer the higher time frames, but smaller time frames you can catch these bigger risk reward trades. So if you haven't learned anything, please do leave a like and subscribe. And if you want some feedback on any of your charts, or just want to join the community, then you can join the Discord group in the description down below.